in the... Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to another video here from the 2024 Mama Spring Rally, where as you can see, there is a live open track session and also a 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N sitting behind me. Now this video is going to be a little bit rushed versus my other videos I've done here from the event, just because this car is so limited and so many people do want to drive it. So I apologize for the rush kind of feel in this video if it comes off that way. Anyways, we're going to take a quick walk around tour of the 2025 Ioniq 5N sitting behind me, then jump inside, set up a few cameras, and take it on a quick street test drive. And I am extremely excited. This is by far the most exciting vehicle to me here at this event, and unfortunately I was unable to drive it on the track just due to the demand and how many people really wanted to get behind the wheel of it. But anyways, let's not waste more time, take a look at this vehicle behind me and get my first driving impressions. So the Ioniq 5N in front of us is finished in the Soltronic orange exterior with the N-specific black interior with the blue accent stitching. Now this is a fantastic color on the Ioniq 5N, especially seeing it here in person. So I'm glad Hyundai has offered a good variety of color options on this vehicle for the 2025 model year. And of course, this one being a 2025 does have the updated interior technology that will be coming to the standard Ioniq 5 a little bit later this calendar year. So starting at the front end, obviously the entire vehicle itself has the N treatment. So it has N-specific front and rear fascias, side skirts, wheel arch flares, etc. The entire car is very, very different versus that of the standard car, but also retains a lot of these similarities. So up front, you will find the LED projector headlights, daytime running lights, and turn signals as standard equipment. You have the unique N-specific lower grille fascia with the stripe in the middle, nice gloss black accents with the aggressive additional cooling design for the front bumper and around the wheel arches and everything like that. It does have front, rear, and side parking sensors, of course 360 surround view camera system, and the black Hyundai stainless steel logos, which look absolutely fantastic. Now coming around the side of the Ioniq 5N, you do get the specific 21-inch alloy wheels with the nice big calipers. I believe somebody did say these are off of the G70 or GV70, excuse me. So anyways, they are going to provide a lot of stopping power, and I believe they're around 14.5 inches front and rear rotors with a few more pistons up front as far as those go. It does have P0 summer tires with a Hyundai specific compound on all four corners for the additional performance. Of course, dual motor, all-wheel drive with a ton of output, a 641 horsepower. So this vehicle does 0 to 60 in about 3.2 seconds, which is absolutely insane. Gloss black mirror caps with LED turn signal integration, of course the cameras on the bottoms. I do apologize, it has Hyundai Digital Key 2.0 on both of the front door handles with the standard proximity entry. And then coming out back, all of the LED lighting will continue on with the tail lamps, turn signals, and reverse lights up top, as we've known on Ioniq 5. And then as you can see, the entire rear fascia is much more aggressive versus that of the standard models with all of these nice gloss black accents. The lower bumper design that actually sticks out like 2 or 3 inches from that of the standard cars, and really does look quite stunning in person. As you can see, a little lamp line down at the bottom there, and the N-specific spoiler accent up top with the triangular third brake light, and the return of a rear windshield wiper, which will be making it to on all the other Ioniq vehicles as well. So very cool to see. I'm totally glad that Hyundai brought this out for us to see and experience in person, even if I didn't get to drive it on the track, which they are doing open lapping sessions as we speak. And there's some very cool cars out there currently on the track. So let's go ahead and take a quick look on the inside. Then of course, we'll take it on a quick spin on the street, like I said. So on the inside, you have the N-specific interior with the N bucket seats. Door panels do have the nice light blue accent stitching, nice checkered materials. Of course, you have the darkened buttons for the N models with the power windows, mirrors, and locks. It does have power folding mirrors. The premium audio system with LED illumination. There you can see the N-specific scuff plates. And then there is going to be the leather and suede accent bucket seats that are going to be heated and ventilated. I'm so glad they kept that functionality. So looking at the steering wheel, it's absolutely crazy. There's a bunch of buttons on it, leather wrapped, heated. It has probably the most buttons and customization out of any newer vehicle steering wheel I've seen, with of course the paddle shifters on the back, drive mode select, N Grin Boost, and then your N drive modes down here for the N as well as the N Custom. Safety systems galore. This vehicle pretty much has it all. It comes mostly fully equipped, minus the glass sunroof, which we do not get here in the United States on this particular vehicle, but I believe that is going to be available overseas in some of the other markets where the N is sold. There's a look to the left of the steering wheel, usual buttons and stuff over there. We have the new updated dual 12.3-inch screens for the cluster as well as the head unit. So going back home, you can see this does have the updated hardware as well as the software behind the scenes with your dedicated N mode, dual automatic climate controls, with all the dark accent buttons, revised center console here, so you can see there's the wireless charging, USB-C, some hard touch buttons and USB charging ports, and then your customization down below for the cup holders and everything like that. So very interested in this cup holder center console layout design. Have to see how consumer feedback is on it, but first impression, I really do like it, especially compared to these bucket seats, and see how one would use this to kind of bolster their position and rest their leg on it when going through high G-force turns. Auto dimming mirror, home link on the bottom, LED overhead lighting, and then your nice cloth black headliner and black pillar trim. Now taking a quick look in the back seat. Usual stuff back here. You do retain all of the adjustments as far as I'm aware for your recline as well as the seat bottom slide. So those are all going to be here. USB-C charging as well as AC vents on the two side pillars. And the seats themselves are very, very nice with nice accent stitching and cloth materials. And I guess while we're at it, we'll take a quick look at the trunk area as well. Usual stuff back here, really not too much to see. Do have underfloor storage, although the Bose premium audio system subwoofer is back here. And I think that's pretty much gonna be it. Okay, so setting out here in the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Immediately, I'm gonna tell you this vehicle feels very similar and very different to that of the standard Ioniq 5. A lot of the interior feels very familiar, but obviously with all the N specific changes, it feels different, specifically when it comes to the steering wheel. All of the dark accents, of course, the blue accent stitching, stuff like that. Now, I haven't even gotten on to the accelerator pedal quite yet, but we are currently at 92% state of charge, 186 miles of estimated range, which this vehicle is EPA estimated for, I believe, just 220, 225 or so, which is pretty good. It has the new updated 84 kilowatt hour battery pack, so it should provide some additional, output to the electric motors. And I cannot wait to put this vehicle into N mode and give it an acceleration test. Now, right now it is in N Custom. I believe everything is set to its softest setting, as you can see indicated up here on the right side of the digital cluster. Not exactly sure if that's coming through on camera quite well. I have the N pages set up over here. Now, I'm not gonna go into all of these settings because simply I don't have time for that. I don't know how everything operates inside of this vehicle as far as the rev and the external speakers and all that. So kind of just gonna leave it in the N Custom as well as the full N mode once we get on the roadway and have a spot to test the acceleration. But yeah, so far this thing feels crazy, and really do like the bucket seats and all the N specific bits we have. So going through the gate here, watch out for the Santa Fe calligraphy. Do have level 3 regen enabled, I see here on the dashboard. And we'll go ahead and give it a little acceleration test. Wow, that's a lot less than I was expecting, but we are in the most tame mode, so this is not the N with the N Grin Boost, but that was still a very swift acceleration, just not exactly what I was expecting from this vehicle. But we'll go ahead and send around some of these twisties. We'll go ahead and put it in the full N mode. There's the sound. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's intense, bro. Oh man, that is awesome. Wow. All right, now I want to go ahead and try out the shift. Whoa. 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 Holy cow. What in the... Oh. What the heck, dude? This thing is... Oh my gosh, dude. This thing is insane. It's so realistic. The shifting. What has Hyundai created? This is mental. Oh my gosh. The shifts are absolutely so realistic with the motor jolt and everything you get between ups and down shifts. The acceleration's absolutely nuts. Oh my gosh. This is such a surreal experience. Like, this is my raw reaction. You cannot make this stuff up at all. Now, unfortunately, we're following the Forester from this event, but the sounds, you know, obviously a little bit fake coming from the speakers and everything like that, but oh, what the heck? This thing is epic. Wow. Holy smokes, dude. I would have loved to have driven this on the track, but man. And then you put it back in regular drive, take it out of the N Shift mode. Oh, ventilated seats work extremely well with these buckets. I just turned it on, I can already feel it. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Holy smokes. Holy cow, everything about this works so well. I want to try banging off the rev limiter. It's so realistic. This is insane, dude. Oh. The feeling you get from an electric car. Hyundai has 100% simulated a gas internal combustion car probably as best as possible with an EV. I mean, the motor rev limiter and everything at like 7,800 RPM or something, and it just cuts power. And it feels like you're bouncing off the rev limiter. It is absolutely nuts. I have such a huge grin on my face. Like, it makes me want to go out and buy one. This is insane. This is just insane. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're in 8th gear. There's no acceleration because we're at 2,000 RPM. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. This is absolutely a blast. I don't even know what content I'm getting out of this other than you guys are watching my enjoyment. Oh my gosh. Well, as we go ahead and round out this video, I guess thanks to Hyundai for bringing the Ioniq 5N out. It was my car that I wanted to drive the most going into this, and I'm glad I have. And it's a blast. It's everything that I've seen online. I mean, it's honestly hard to describe what this car offers for the money. And it's an electric vehicle, which Hyundai is programmed to be engaging, fun, somewhat like that of an ICE car with the, N Shift functionality, which I demonstrated a lot throughout this whole video. I'm sure it, absolutely just fantastic out on the track. Unfortunately, I can't tell you exactly what it does, but has all of the right hardware, all the right software, puts a huge grin on your face. Oh my gosh, like it genuinely makes me want to go buy one. The pricing for this car is, you know, $68,000, but you're getting a lot of car for the money. I mean, I genuinely think you are. It's almost as fully equipped as a Limited, minus the sunroof or the panoramic glass. Comfortable on a daily basis in the softest end modes. Has the track timer as we're watching cars rolling off the track here from the open lap session. I mean, I would love to get these guys' opinion on this car that track their cars all the time, because I think they would genuinely be impressed. I mean, sure, a lot of people don't like EVs just for the fact of, well, it's an EV, it's not a gas car, you don't get all the, you know, sounds and engagement and all the quirks of an internal combustion engine, but at the same time, it's like, you kind of do. Wow, I mean, this is so impressive. Wow. I know I'm kind of at a loss for words, and this video is going to be all over the place, but wow, that was genuinely impressive, and I cannot wait to get behind the wheel of one of these once again. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be, but hopefully sooner rather than later. I can get these for a week, get one of these for a week, and really drive it and enjoy it and see how it is to live with on a daily basis. Shout out to all the engineers that worked on this car. I mean, they tuned it beyond what I was expecting it could do. I mean, it is like the shifts and the, you know, the sounds that come from it. Well, as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and hope to see you guys in the next one.